Hi everyone, it's Sarah Black Spiker. How are you? Oh my goodness. So every summer, the kids have one priority for the summer vacation, and that is to spend as much time as possible in water. Ocean or the pool, they don't care as long as it's water that they can swim and jump and splash. So, lucky for us, we have a beautiful town pool that is just a few minutes away from where we are, and it's surrounded by forest, it's surrounded by meadows and ponds, really secluded, really clean, basking in the sun all day long. The staff is really kind, and we just love it there. Now, of course, this year the kiddos were lobbying to actually have our own pool put in our backyard, but where the house is, even though we have a huge backyard with the layout of everything, there's not that much of a space for a pool. And my husband and I are not really sure we want all the responsibilities that come with it yet. But there was something that inspired this live stream when we went to the pool yesterday. And the lady at the entrance said, "Oh my gosh, you're here again." And my response was, "Yeah, of course, because we rearranged the whole summer around your schedule." And she gave me this look like, "What do you mean?" So it got me thinking, like, how many times do we have an opportunity to rearrange our entire routine, our entire week or month or whatever according to our priorities? Even when we are our own bosses, so to speak, a lot of times, do we really give ourselves this freedom and this flexibility and this, yeah, I mean, the joy of doing so? I can tell you from almost 10 years of working with business owners that the answer is most likely no. And the reasons why, we can list them all day long, from what are people gonna say to this is not how the businesses are run, this is not how we do it, can I really do it, but how can I do it? And like I said, the list for the reasons for why not can be as infinite as if we switch the record and flip the record. We can look for the reasons as to why we can and why we should and why we get to. So this year, this is exactly what the kids and I have done. We sat down, we looked at the schedule, the pool's opening, and I looked at the list of priorities for me personally and for the family. And I was like, yeah, you know what? We get to play around with this a little bit different. So what is actually different is that all these years in the past, I found myself in this interesting space that pretty much every mom knows, which is the space of rushing to get things done while your mind is kind of with your kids, and spending time with the kids while your mind is kind of in the office. And at the end of the day, you're guilting yourself back and forth, and shaming yourself back and forth for not being present and not doing enough, for not having off time, and not gonna go there. So what I have done this year was like, okay, let me feel into my list of priorities, importance of priorities, not just as a woman, but also as a mom, as a wife, as a business owner, as a service provider, as a writer, as a mystique. What are the top priorities? And how do I want to feel? What do I want to create? What do I want to experience? And then compare that to what the kiddos wanted to experience. And then compare that with what are some of the things that absolutely had to get done. And it was really easy once I pulled out one of, those big pieces of paper and sharpies and sparkly gel pens in every color of the rainbow. It became a really easy and fun project. And within a couple of minutes, like, oh, this is going to be our new daily routine. And it's going to be super awesome because it still provides plenty of space for me in the morning to just be with my thoughts, to get my body moving, to spend time with the puppies before the kiddos even wake up, then to get active with the kids, and then spend the hottest day of the day where everybody is just, no one wants to do anything anyway. Well, how can we turn that into the most productive and in flow experience possible? It allowed me, in doing so, actually to condense what used to be on a docket for a 6-hour workday, to condense it down to like 3 or so. And then off we go to enjoy the time at the pool. And it's working. It's amazing. And the little voice on the shoulder, the guilt and the shame, yeah, not there at all, completely gone. So what I wanted to invite you to do, I understand that not everybody has so much flexibility, and that there are commitments that you absolutely need to uphold. But an invitation, and yes, you can still do it like right now, today, for the rest of the summer. It's not too late, and it doesn't have to end with the summer. You can continue it for the end of the year, for the whole year, planning for the next one. Make it a new system that does not leave you exhausted and frantic and the brink of a burnout and yelling and losing your cool at 3 o'clock in the afternoon already, while you still have 5 hours to endure before kids go to bed, right? Just have fun with it. And I think that is the bottom line here. Having fun with it and remembering that we are the ones who can, with a little tweaks and a little levity and a little color, we can really start mastering the time. And time mastery definitely is not just revolving around scheduling and moving things around in a calendar. Just as much as scheduling is the first thought, time mastery is actually a state of being, also a state of mind, state of being. So I invite you, I offer that you play with that, be with that, have fun with that, and see how much joy and laughter and ease and fulfillment you get to create and experience, not just for yourself, but for your family. And consequently, and that is probably the biggest selling point for anybody who is so focused on creating an impact, on serving, on giving more, on creating more, and helping more people. We give from overflow. So unless you fill up yourself over the brim, so you have plenty left to give, unless you do that, you're going to be at deficit. At one point, you're going to be running on empty. And once you're empty, you can't give anymore. So all of your dreams and ambitions and goals, they're going to go out the window. So if you really mean it, what you say you want to do, you're going to start within yourself. You're going to start making those shifts, and you're going to start putting yourself in a different state of being. And you're going to start seeing your scheduling in a whole new way, and it's not going to be your enemy anymore. It's going to become your best friend. And just as a side note, I used to shrug when somebody mentioned schedule to me, because it was just so rigid. And as a spiritual person, I flow. Gone in the days when I was like, oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock in the morning now, I really need to do something and I need to put myself in this state. No, having scheduling, actually, as much as I thought it would confine me, it actually gives me the freedom to flow, because it is designed in a way that supports my natural rhythm, and that supports, it's built around the rhythm of my family. It's built around the rhythm of the business and the clients. It is by design. So yeah, there's so much more that I could share with you, but I'm gonna leave you with that. At the end of the day, this is one piece of the puzzle that allows you to live outrageously. Yeah, having fun with that. And other pieces, just like state of mind around scheduling, it's also state of mind instead of being, when it comes to feeling healthy and feeling happy and having fun and harmonizing every area of your life, of your work, of your home, of your career. And if this is something that you know you require and you're ready to upgrade, then check the link below. My soul sister and business partner, Diane Sykes, and I put together a total support by Elite Mystique Agency. And it's a sacred space unlike anything you have experienced before. So check it out, and if it calls to you, let's just have a conversation and we'll go from there. Sending you much love. Talk to you later.